Well, so much for global warming. If it's warming, then how is it still cold? It's snowing in Florida. Take that, liberal. My kids won't talk to me. Would you shut up already? I'll explain. The 2024-2025 winter season in North America has been nothing short of historic. The West Coast has experienced the most costly and just horrific wildfire, leaving thousands homeless and in just impossible financial situations. But on the other side of the country, something just as rare and historic is occurring, and this reminds us of an often forgotten aspect of climate change: cold and snow in weird places. So when you see images like this, it begs the question, if the world is warming, then why is it still cold? To understand this, we have to accept some simple scientific truths. The Earth's surface absorbs sunlight and radiates it back out in the form of heat. Now, what we know about global warming, right? Greenhouse gases prevent that heat from escaping back into space, thus increasing temperatures, right? Now, I'm sure we're all on the same page. But if you take what happened in California, for example, with those massive wildfires, of course it generated heat. But if you live in California and you experienced a red sunrise, it's because the atmosphere gets filled with smoke. And that smoke can actually have a cooling effect. Stay with me now. Because the Earth's surface needs to absorb sunlight to warm itself, that smoke caused sunlight to be reflected back into space before it even reaches the Earth's surface. This is just a side effect of massive wildfires or volcanic eruptions or things that expel lots of smoke into the atmosphere. Now, if you look in the southeastern United States, where places that don't usually get snow are getting snow. If we are increasing the amount of warmth that the atmosphere can hold, that also increases the amount of water it can hold. And what is snow at the end of the day? It's frozen water. So places that historically might get a little bit of snow, well, now we have increased the amount of water that the atmosphere can hold. That means we can get more snow. And that means we can get a lot more rain, which means we can get a lot more flooding. And none of that we are prepared for. So as we continue to move through this new world with new weather and new rules, these are the things that we have to accept moving forward. So the best way to prepare for these natural disasters is not to just sit around and wait for insurance to take away your coverage, or for your city to wait to buy snowplows and salt and shovels. It's time to start paying closer attention, because these natural disasters are going to continue to get more intense, and they are going to continue to show up in places you thought you were safe in. You know, who needs a Paris climate agreement, right? It's not like any of the countries are doing anything anyway.